2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Pleased to have your company as we kick off our coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Ouch, that hurts. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's a good putt for par, you'll take it. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Teeing off here at the third hole. Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Wonderful shot. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player's certainly been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, so close. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole here is a par 4.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently leading by 2. This one is right down the pipe. It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Leading by 3 strokes now. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Putting for birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. I love a good 2-shotter. Birdies on par 4s feel great because you've had to execute all 3 shots. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, good shot that. Right inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. Going with the 8-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
A birdie putt awaits. This is a good chance. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Good shot there, Beamer. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Currently at 10 under par overall. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, that was a safe play. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Well done. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 13th. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's a good-looking shot there.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Opting for the 3-wood.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
And that is a nice birdie from the bunker. Way to go.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
looking really good. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one heading to the bunker.
They found the sand here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
Currently minus 15 for the day. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Not bad. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
What an incredible week. This player was spot on all week long. What a finish. Great win.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. And choosing the 8-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup. And nicely holed. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh, that is crushed. This shot here from about 240 yards. He shares the lead.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Would it be nice to make this putt? This is for eagle.
Starting to look really good.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Opting for the 9-iron.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Oh, that was pure. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Wonderfully played. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Yeah, that one will play. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 7 under. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
That was special. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Okay, steady now. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Needs this to kick a bit left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green, and a chance to hole your putt. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, can you believe it?
Oh, happy days ahead. A hole in one. Can you believe it?
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Luke, coming off that ace, this player is just absolutely on top of the world right now, and they have really got to focus in and settle their nerves before this next shot.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's inside the range. He sits in first position. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
That dog will hunt.
From around 170 yards here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. A par putt awaits. Well done. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. We have a par 3 on this one. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left. And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
This one's looking good.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? This putt for par here. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, so close. Now 8 shots in front.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
That tee shot looks pretty good. 5 wins so far this season. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh my. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well struck. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Nice. Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well are they playing?
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. And in she goes. That's a good save.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. And with that now, back to level par. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Solid par putt, that.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid good-range par 4. 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Oh, well done. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 2 under. Currently in first position. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
It was on a good line. And this putt coming up for his par. Currently a couple under for the round. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Is tracking.
That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that will take him to 3 under. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. After that hole, they're currently in first now, with Cameron Champ second. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. That beautiful play ensures they're currently first on the leaderboard, with Cameron Champ hot on their heels.
This one's going to the right.
Right into the water on that one. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. This putt is of 9 feet.
Yep, tracking well.
After that hole, they're currently in first now, with Cameron Champ second. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Oh, so close. Putting for birdie. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. This one should find the rough. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Rich, Cam Champ made an immediate impact on tour, not just with his prolific play, but of course because of his diversity. A wonderful story, and it's great to have a player like Cam out on tour given the current climate.
I love the fact that Cam Champ went out and won early in his career to afford him the ability to realize that he belongs on the PGA Tour. I think that the early win got everybody juices flowing, thinking this kid is going to rule the world as far as he hits it. But I don't think he was truly comfortable being out on the PGA Tour. But by virtue of that win, he's been able to stay out there for the last few years, rack up a couple more wins, mind you, but really kind of get a sense of what the PGA Tour is really like. The travel, how everything works on a week-to-week basis and be comfortable sitting there hitting golf balls on the driving range with the best in the world. There's no reason why this guy can't be top 10 in the world. He's that good. He's that talented. He just needs to believe in himself just a little bit more. And when he does, whoo, watch out, world. Here comes the champion.
Wow, that's misjudged. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's tiny. Now it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with a WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen. This player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you. But what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Attaboy, good shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a super shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. And that will drop in for a birdie. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Oh, well played. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And after that hole, you're currently leading JT by 3. The 6th hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
That should set up another chance.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ooh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And there it is. And after that hole, you're currently leading JT by a couple of shots. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 3 strokes. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This one's tracking. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4 10th here at Riviera Ridge. There's so much strategy.
It's either driver or 3-wood for every player in this field, but you better be good with distance because this green is very narrow.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity for a birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Leading by 5 shots after that. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Just didn't drop. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. There it is. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas right behind them. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart needs to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hopping right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
He has this putt to save his par. This one has eyes for the hole. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Always the toughest hole in the game, a long par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. Yeah, you'll take that. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. From about 200 yards out. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Hold this putt here and you'd sign off on a, well, a spectacular week comes to a close. Congratulations to the Genesis Invitational winner, Riviera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood ending for this winner. What a performance all week long.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.